it's a big day for a lot of us because we are sending kids to school today. So hopefully that lasts for a while, and hopefully we'll be able to have our children enjoy school. So whatever you're doing, whether it's sending your kids to school or you're doing homeschool, whatever that is, it's going to change our lives for the next couple of months. And in this uncertain time where we don't really know how long we're going to be in school, if they're going to stay in school or if you're at home, how you're going to manage homeschool and your business, just important to think about a few things. So just wanted to say hello. Can't quite believe that I dropped off my 2nd grade daughter and my kindergartner to school this morning. It just seems to be crazy that we're already here. It seems like all of these last few months have been so long, but then it moves up to this one day when we start school, and there you go. So today I wanted to talk about a few things of how important it is for us to establish how we get time back in our day. When we're entrepreneurs and we run our home businesses, the big challenge that we face is how we manage our time. So I'm going to talk about just a few things that you can think about for the week that will hopefully make your days a little bit easier and also make your businesses quite a bit more efficient. Because at the end of the day, it's all about how we manage our time, and it's all about how we systematize our business operations so we can make things easier for us. That's what we want to do. We want to give ourselves more time, because ultimately, whether we're homeschooling our children, have a business at home, or we're going to work, we want to maximize our time for ourselves and time that we have with our families and time that we have with our friends. So that's what we all want. We want to be able to make sure that our time is spread so we can do that efficiently. So I'm going to talk about a few things. I thought this morning, a really interesting morning because it's a transition in the morning and in the routine. So not only do I have to get myself ready in the morning, but I also have to make sure my children are ready to go. And I thought about this book that I've read a couple of months ago called Miracle Morning, and how important it is for us to have a schedule in our morning to be able to prepare us for the day. So no matter what time that your day starts, if you have to have your kids out of the house by 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, that having some time for yourself to focus yourself, think about your day, think about your intentions, think about the goals that you want for your day, how those things are really important to have some me time before all of your other routines are established. This looks different for everybody, depending on what time you get up. Maybe you get up and exercise in the morning. Maybe you get up and have some daily intentions. Maybe you get up and read something. Whatever that is, establishing that routine and making sure that you're awake and ready to face the day and set your intentions for the day. Those are all critical routines to develop into your lives as we get into this school year. And even if you don't have kids at home, it's a great idea to get into, just puts you in the right mindset, because really businesses, entrepreneurship, wherever you're working, it's all about our mindset. And there's so much happening outside with the pandemic and with people having challenges at work and kids going back to school and kids maybe not being in school. All of these challenges are creating stress with us. So it's really important to take time for ourselves. So setting a schedule is key. Having a daily routine is key. Also, time blocking is key. So I've noticed personally, since my office is now at home and I work a lot from home, that it's really challenging to separate my work life from my home life. And I know many of you are in this same boat because your office is right next door to where you sleep or where you hang out with your kids, whatever that is. It's really hard to do that. So time blocking becomes even more important when we're working from home. So we block out time that we spend on our business, and we also block out time that we spend with our family, and we block out time that we have for ourselves to self-develop, to self-grow, to invest in ourselves. So we have to think about those three different things: The schedule is really key, but also time blocking. How can we be totally present for ourselves, be totally present for our family, and be in the best place to run our business? So those are some things to think about with your daily routines and how your life continues to change, especially in this pandemic time, and how we transition some of those habits to home. It's equally important to do similar things in your business. If you are self-employed, or if you work for somebody, a small business, or you work for a large business, whatever it is, it's important to establish your business operations routines. And many of those routines lie in your communication structure and your communication networks. So having a schedule, and marketers will tell you this, when you market things, you want to market them a certain time, you want to do so many posts or so many types of marketing per day. The same is true for you and your business. You want to have a communication schedule and even a daily schedule that you can follow. That if you need to send a message to your email list, maybe you do that once a week and you do it consistently. On Monday mornings at 12 o'clock, you're going to send out a message to your email list. Or making sure you're consistent. Whatever you decide is great, but making sure that you're consistent and you have that calendar ready and you have that schedule ready to follow. Those are all critical things to think about. So communication schedule is critical for your business, whether or not you're engaging your CRM, your customer relations management system, or you're communicating on social media, or you're communicating with potential clients, or you have some sort of system that you follow that's consistent. Because consistency breeds the ability for your audience to know more about you. And if you stick with your brand and you communicate similar things, it's all going to support your brand and draw people into your business. The second piece that I think is really important when we think about business is also scheduling and time blocking and thinking about those major business operations that we have to handle every day. We should be building time every day into specific lead generation strategies. And this is not just social media. This is engaging with potential clients, creating some sort of bridge between what service you offer and your ideal client. That's the lead generation that we need to talk about and need to work on every day. We can't survive on referrals alone. We've got to reach out and we've got to get out of our comfort zone and make sure that we have that consistent stream of clients. Developing time in your day for lead generation, for communication with your current and former clients, for these business operations, and even the financial stuff that I'm not a big fan of, but we all know how critical that is to business operations. We need to spend time every day doing those things. So similar to what we do at home, time blocking, scheduling, having consistent approaches, consistent things, consistent routines are ways that we can systematize our business operations and really start to take advantage of the limited time that we do have to be able to be the most productive and most efficient. So it's the beginning of the week. It's the beginning of the school year, at least for me. Many of you your kids have already started school or they're just about ready to start school. I start teaching again next week, so it's going to be even more important for me to time block. But it's really critical to think about these schedules and time blocking and how we can maximize our time to serve our needs, to serve our family's needs and our friends' needs, and to also serve our business needs. So I'm here every Monday. I love these business boosts, just kind of getting our week off to a good start, boosting us up, trying to boost our productivity. It's what I'm all about. That's what we do in the Thriving Entrepreneur Program. So if you want to chat more, just shoot me a message on Facebook, or you can visit my website. Any of those things, I'd love to talk with you about how we can make your business more efficient, have a productive culture, and produce the best service that you can for your clients. So have a great week. I'll see you next Monday.